What's up, guys? Mr. Free Coiner coming back to you again today. I hope everybody is doing well and you are taking care of yourselves. Just wanted to come to you today with a couple things, a couple articles that were put out, found them very interesting, so decided I would go ahead and talk about these. So to start off though, as we see here, Bitcoin, everything has dipped quite far. It was, definitely a bloodbath, but all in all, these are great times to buy. I definitely am gonna have to pick up a little bit more XRP just so I can say I bought at 29 cents. I love just being able to do that. Also, it does help the dollar cost averaging. All in all though, guys, this is a great time to buy. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this first article. Bitcoin price plummets under 10,000 as lawmakers take on Facebook's crypto. Really, we already know Bitcoin has taken a huge hit. As we could see, it's already down at $9,500. It was a little bit lower earlier. But my main thing about this is that, guys, we need to be very thankful that Facebook announced Libra, because it has absolutely stirred the chicken nest by 100-fold. I mean, it's like these lawmakers don't know what to do, and it has made them actually stand up, or rather sit up, and take notice to what's going on in the crypto space, which is exactly what we needed. So it could, I saw someone, I think it was a tweet saying that Libra could be the sacrifice that was needed, and it could very well be. I know personally I wouldn't be involved in it because Facebook is notorious for being irresponsible with our information. So yeah, I'll pass on that. However, I do definitely appreciate the fact that they came out with it and caused a stir, which we're seeing the effects of that even still, and I think even more is going to come. So definitely was a good thing. I am definitely excited about what it has brought to the forefront. Guys, soon and very soon we are going to see some changes. And also, speaking about the price, I have a hard time believing that we would dip so low across the whole market and we're not going to see some huge gains here coming very soon. I know there's no way to predict that. However, guys, it is coming. It is absolutely coming. And I know this is said a lot. Everybody says this a lot. But guys, I mean, there is only one way that we can go. And even if we go down a bit more, that is absolutely fine. That gives us an opportunity to load up. And other people who are not faithful or do not believe in this or whatever, if they feel like they've lost their asses, they're going to sell. It is what it is. All in all, though, this is an opportunity to make an opportunity. Let's go ahead and move on. All right, top Republican Bucks Trump says he supports Bitcoin and crypto. So I'm going to go ahead and read this one out, at least a bit of it. House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy is a crypto fan. In a break from President Donald Trump's rhetoric, the California Republican says he believes in the world's leading cryptocurrency. He also touts the power of decentralization and how the popular digital asset has remained secure after 10 years of powering transactions around the globe, which is very true. No one's ever hacked the blockchain or Bitcoin's blockchain or any blockchain for that matter. Okay, and it says, appearing on CNBC's, McCarthy says, blockchain technology, which underpins Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, can solve the concerns consumers face when they use online platforms that can compromise or sell user data. And what I think is important about this is the confidence that it can impart on people who are currently very skeptical about the crypto space. There are a lot of people who don't know much about Bitcoin or any other coin for that matter, and therefore they are very afraid that somehow somebody's going to get their information and use it in a very detrimental way. which we see happen all the time currently, with the system that we are dealing with. So this again definitely goes a long way in providing just the confidence that people need to feel better about getting into crypto. So I'll go ahead and go on. He says, I like Bitcoin. Blockchain gives you a great deal and amount of security. As for Facebook and its digital asset Libra, McCarthy draws the line, which he very well should. He says, when I'm on Facebook, I'm not the customer, I'm the product. Facebook is free because they sell your data to make money. Now, they want to get into the business and they're not Bitcoin in this Libra. They are not decentralized, which is very true. So that's, to have your information already on Facebook, and then is one thing, but financial data as well, there is no way at all, especially with the KYC information that we have to provide. No, never happen. All right, so he also says, don't count on government to protect your privacy. Let's look to technologies like blockchain and other innovations to keep our data private. I don't think we should feel confident that the bureaucratic Leviathan has what it takes to develop or enforce nimble responses to rapid change in the technology industry. We should look instead to the greatest driver of competition, the free market, for the most compelling responses to our privacy concerns. Technological advancements can meet Americans' demands for privacy, and perhaps already are, through crypto networks. Crypto networks are decentralized platforms governed by the community of users rather than by chief executives or small management teams. You would access these networks by logging onto a browser similar to what you use today, but the piping undergirding the decentralized networks is powered by blockchain technology capable of delivering strong data security, portability, and privacy for every user. And that is what is absolutely important. We are concerned about our privacy. We are concerned about our data falling into the wrong hands and someone using it to essentially cause havoc in our lives or destroy our lives altogether. So I really appreciate this article right here. It kind of points out things that I feel most people, like I said, are afraid of, and kind of put those things at ease. And also, I believe it will encourage people to actually look into the crypto space and understand what it's all about. Okay, so last article, found very interesting, and I'm scared. I'm very afraid, because PayPal has fired up Ripple Killer, Zoom app for international payments. It's very strange, or I'll say it's very funny once we get into this, how this is all set up, because I see kind of something that whoever wrote this article, or maybe even PayPal has not considered. PayPal has launched its mobile payments app Zoom across Europe to provide faster and cheaper international transfers. It hopes the new offering will, make it cheaper than traditional payment services and more convenient than sending crypto. Zoom will let residents of 32 European countries send money to people in more than 130 countries worldwide. But if those recipients fall outside the 30-odd countries, they can't send money back. Zoom has partnered with major banks and other finance firms to facilitate the money transfers, with customers able to transfer up to £8,800, which equates to $11,029 per transaction. The mobile payments app offers next-day money transfers at fees lower than its main payments platform, PayPal. According to the website, transfers on Zoom cost around $4 in Europe and $9 to countries further afield. And to go on, this everything we know about using. Okay, we'll go ahead and move on. This brings PayPal in line with international money remittance services like TransferWise and MoneyGram, who charge fees between $5 to $12 and $4 to $10 respectively. It also sets Zoom against blockchain-based rivals like Ripple. However, if it wants to compete with the likes of Ripple, it's going to need to speed things up and drop the price significantly. To send crypto blockchain-based transactions via Ripple takes less than a minute, as long as you have the right wallets in place before you initiate the transaction, and costs cents. Some have gone one better. Europe's third largest bank, Banco Santander, is using Ripple technology, but not XRP just yet, to facilitate cross-border payments on its OnePayFX app. On this platform, users are able to make same-day transfers for free by eschewing the blockchain. PayPal's latest innovation is already yesterday's news. And not to mention, these very banks they have made these agreements with could very likely be using XRP. So that's kind of the underpinnings of the fact that they have these contracts with major banks and other finance firms to facilitate. Guys, these same banks and finance firms could very well and most likely be using XRP in some form or fashion. Everything will run on Ripple XRP. There is no way to get around it. So, what else is there to be said? These guys, that everyone, or rather, whether this is actually the intent of Zoom or not, the fact is everything runs on Ripple. Guys, thank you very much for joining me again today. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button as well as the like button and that post notification button. Also, let me know if you really appreciate the data or the content that I am producing. There's just some things that I'm noticing on the channel that I really do not like, and I would really appreciate just feedback in that way. If there's something you would like me to cover, please tell me about it. Otherwise, guys, this has been Mr. Free Coiner. Thank you for joining me. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.